It's my privilege to introduce David Spillman. Last Friday after the LDS Awards Assembly, I was talking with David and Sophia about the fact that they wear so many hats as they serve the Lord here in LDC and LDS. I've had the privilege to have David in my music classes since recorder class in 2017, all the way through beginning and summer and intermediate and high school orchestra. He sang with us in elementary music too, and I believe he's been in Eagles Ensemble ever since. He's expanded his music skills as violinist and singer to include cello, piano, sound room, videos, and doing his own music arrangement. And playing in and working on cantatas, yearbook, slides, many hats. In fact, somewhere in there he found time to work at Chick-fil-A and run his own lawn care business in the summers. No teacher could be more proud or thankful of his accomplishments than I am. David's always willing to help and jump into ministries, plus do bus checks and paperwork. He's a diligent student and is self-motivated. I like to consider him a friend. Please welcome our LBS salutatorian with a GPA of 3.96, David John Spillman.
Alright, tonight is a night of thank yous, and rightly so. I'm overwhelmed to think of the sheer number of people that have invested in me, my friends, in school and in the future. A greater thanks than can be offered by me is due to the Lord. I'm unfathomably grateful that God sent His Son to die on the cross with me. I'm thankful that despite all of my failures, all of my mistakes, and all of my shortcomings, Jesus Christ loved me enough to suffer and die on the cross for crimes that He did not commit. I'm thankful the Holy Spirit chooses to indwell me, guiding my decisions and giving me wisdom as I navigate this track of His life. I'm thankful for the abilities that God has given me to serve Him. To say that that's it for God would be the closest understatement that one can make, but I'm bountifully thankful for everything that He has done for me. And I only hope that I can convey the greatest desire possible, that all of me is due to Him. But I must move to the other blessings that He has given me. I thank God for my mom, and for all that she has done for me, raising me, taking things apart all the time in a little town called Carbondale, to allowing me to jump into the ministry and launching a lawn care company at this amazing place in Grand Junction. Her investment is unmatched, and it's impossible to understand what she's gone through for me and love me forward. On the topic of parents, I must thank my parents in faith. Brother and Mrs. Jones mean more to me in life. Through all the hard times, and every time I did something stupid, every time something hard came through my life, every time something truly amazing happened, every time I went through a trial, I heard Joneses. I owe part of the joy of knowing I'm bound for a life serving the Lord in ministry to Brother Jones. He is an integral part of my testimony, and for that I am and forever will be grateful. The Joneses have been my youth pastors, my parents, my rocks, and the greatest example I've ever seen of a godly couple having become their lives and serving the Lord. Landmark had to start somewhere, and that somewhere was a tiny little room with no hymnals or offering plates, nothing but a few chairs and a man with a vision. God blessed me with a pastor unlike any other, a pastor with a heart for the people of Grand Junction and a passion for Christ's mission. I'm so thankful the pastor decided to start such a place as Landmark Baptist Church and later Landmark Baptist School, so that children across the Grand Valley have somewhere they can come and learn what there is to learn about life, all while focusing on the one who gave it. I'm thankful for Mrs. B, because as we all know, behind a great man like Pastor, there must be a great woman. I'm thankful for my family. A lot of them have traveled to show their support. They've always shown their support for me far and near, and they've always loved me when I need me. My papa, my sisters, my brothers, sometimes even my brother-in-law. I'm thankful. God has blessed me so much that I got to enjoy a second family. My relationship with the Joneses forged far more meaningful relationships than I could have ever hoped for. The Alvarez family, the Bow family, and the Senate. Serving the Lord is wonderful, to say the least, and that is only exacerbated by the blessing it is to serve Him alongside people I love. I'm thankful to a peculiar group of people that I like to call the Padawans. Project Padawan was designed to leave behind me people that can do more than I can do for the Lord, to serve Him with a greater capacity while keeping a standard of excellence the pastor has taught me to uphold. The people I leave behind are owed a great debt of gratitude by me for simply allowing me to teach them, because I'm not a good teacher. To Ben, Zayden, Lucas, Izzy, Navy, Brother Pritchard, Brother Lloyd, Autumn, and Smith, thank you for your investment in a bright future for the work of the Lord at Grand Junction. This night would not have been possible without the amazing faculty of Landmark Baptist School. From me and from the rest of the school to all of the teachers here tonight, thank you. Your investment is not small, and it is certainly not unnoticed. To the Barrows for managing the school, thank you for your hard work. And to Mrs. Hawkins, for taking me from having to pencil in notes and fingerings on the recorder, and not knowing that the musical alphabet stopped at G, to being the principal violinist in the church orchestra. I cannot quite thank you enough for your investment in my musical talent. I'll leave you with this. God is not done with the graduates' work tonight, but He is moving us to new chapters of our lives. So someone must continue the work. Someone must carry the torch. There are more people to reach, more buildings to build. There are more buses to run. There are more sound systems to build. There are more specials to be sung. There are more operas to be played. There are more violins to be picked up. There are more music groups to play the piano for. There are more possibilities for media. There are more slides to be designed. There are more kids to teach. There are more ministries to be started. And there are more souls to win. Are there more servants to do the work? Is God calling you to be the next preacher, musician, soul winner, bus worker, graphic designer, audio engineer? What's more, are you ready to answer? Or was the start of this paragraph the end of my speech for you? God is not finished with the work. He simply requires new workers. 2 Timothy 2:2 says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long-suffering and doctrine. This command didn't end at all in the last 2,000 years, and it certainly does not end today. Be the one, preach the word,